So we came here to Nynäshamn to a plant shop that we've been meaning to go to for a year, but for obvious reasons we couldn't. It's a very popular shop, so we wanted to see what the hype was about. It's called Grönväxtriket, so the Green Kingdom. It's actually a very nice shop. It's a bit small, maybe, so it can get crowded pretty quickly. I wanted to have a big lettuce plant. That's not what I should call it. I was looking for a big plant for my
with big
office.
Leaves.
With big leaves. Yes, thank you. But in the meantime, I got a ficus for the window and another one that I don't know the name of, but it's very pretty and it's a climbing plant. The point here is that we came here to buy some plants because we still don't know which furniture we want to get for our offices. So in the meantime, we want to make them look a little bit more cozy. So that's why we got some plants. This, my new friend, is a pothos. I looked it up, and it's a climbing plant. As you can see, it's a very happy and healthy plant. And for now, it will be on my desk, and then eventually maybe it will climb up the wall. We will see. That's a project. This is my friend ficus. Is this a ficus? I think this is a ficus. I just looked it up and I forgot. But I would think that this is a ficus. This one will go on the window for the time being. What is this? Well, it's a small plant, small boat. A succulent. Let's go. This looks like another plant. So, another small plant.
I think they're gonna go well together.
It looks nice, doesn't it?
Yeah? You happy?
Yeah. It is Monday. It doesn't really feel like it, but it is time for a book update. I want to talk about books again. It's been a while since I read any fantasy. My reading mood was all over the place last year, and I gravitated a lot towards contemporary fiction and thrillers for some reason. But now I think I'm in the mood for fantasy again. At the same time, I have been procrastinating reading Rhythm of War for a long time since it came out, I think, a couple of years ago now. Because it's 1200 pages long and it's daunting. Maybe I could try the audiobook. I don't know. Have you guys tried it? In any case, I think I am feeling very intimidated by big chunky books for some reason. Because recently I got this really beautiful edition of Anna Karenina by Leo Tolstoy, and I just haven't found the courage to actually sit down and read it, even though I really feel like it. So while I am procrastinating, I started reading Brightness long ago by Gavriel. He's a very prolific fantasy author, but I've never read anything by him. This book was highly praised in some booktube channels that I share similar tastes with, so I thought I would give it a go. And it's also standalone fantasy, I think, so that means I don't need to commit to a new series, which is always a positive thing. In any case, this is an interesting blend between historical fiction and fantasy. It's set in an alternate world. Maybe it has some vibes of Renaissance Italy. I need to reposition myself because obviously the sun keeps moving. I didn't think this through. Anyway, the book has started on a really high note right off the bat. I can tell that the writing is beautiful, very lyrical and poignant, and I was having some Kingkiller Chronicles vibe at the beginning because one of the main characters is retelling part of his life story, and it is already foreshadowing some sort of tragic demise. So maybe I'm already heading towards despair and it's gonna break my heart in a million different pieces, but we will see. I am really enjoying it so far. I am maybe a quarter of a way in, so I'm going through it really fast. So we will see. This is gonna be a very plant-heavy vlog. I hope that's okay. So I have 2 tasks today. One is taking care of this poor plant. We bought it last year and the soil has compacted. So now every time I water it, the water just goes through the soil. It doesn't really absorb water, which means that you need to repot it. And that's what we're doing here. I got this. And I'm very excited because it means that I can do this on the kitchen table without it becoming super messy. So let's see how it holds up. Let's first get this thing out. Oh god, please don't die.
Easy.
Oh. Ooh! I'm just gonna try to remove some of this. I'm just going with the flow. So I've been thinking about what I want to do with this channel. I'm only 3 videos in, including this one, which hopefully it's already up and you're seeing this. But yeah, it might be too soon to tell. However, I was very pleasantly surprised by the fact that I really enjoyed the process of putting a video together. It's been very refreshing and very rewarding to learn about videography and editing. I guess my point here is that I was thinking about content creation and about how some people recommend being too niche or not being too niche, and what is the best between the two. Can I just go and do my own things? So, meaning, can I do vlogs and then next day can I upload a video about books and the next day create a tutorial? Is that the smart thing to do? Should I have a strategy? I don't really know the answer, but it's something that it's circling my mind, and I don't know, I just would really like to spend more time on content creation, and that's part of the challenge, right? Because juggling a full-time job and a side project is always a challenge. It's not only about the time that you have to put in, but also the being in the right mental space, which is something that I sometimes struggle with. So yeah, I guess what I want to say is that if you have any suggestions, any kind of feedback about which kind of videos you like seeing, even though it's only 3 so far, just let me know in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Let's continue. I think this is pretty much done. I'm just putting more soil mix. This one is done. The next one that I have here is, I can't remember the name, but I think it's a star. No, I can't remember the name. But look what happened here. I reported this last month, a couple months ago, and it's falling apart. But these are roots. Don't they? Oh. Don't do this at home, or don't do it this way. How did this happen? It's only been 2 months in this plastic pot. Jesus. Okay. I'm gonna water this now. This is future Anna and Kido. Future Anna realized that she forgot to record an outro for this video, so this is me telling you that it's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I have some book updates coming up, so if you are interested in that kind of content, please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps. And that's it from me. Until then, see ya!